Hey man, you need to hear this. If you're looking for fast, cheap, and reliable MUT coins, I highly recommend to check out my sponsor, DMC. Discount MUT coins and use code 187 for 10% off at checkout.
Doing a little pregame chirping, maybe working a couple things out there. These guys, like I say, the camaraderie between the Madden community and all of the players, it's a family and a brotherhood out there. Hey, big shout out to the Twitch chat, by the way, who's tuning in tonight on EA Madden NFL. Appreciate my guys coming out and supporting.
And hey, I would like to give a shout out to the crowd that's out there, man. Thank y'all for showing up.
Absolutely, what a great crowd.
Oh, pitch back to Hall. Right away, getting a little tricky right there.
Setting them up early for something.
Yes, they do this slight pause here at the beginning of the game, make sure their rosters are lined up, make sure they have all their abilities and superstar abilities set up.
Those are a lot of the same players we saw, so we'll see. There's Lamar Jackson.
Ryan Shay's
here. Pat Tillman, Brandon Cooks. Now that's a new one.
No, and Phillip Rivers.
And Phillip Rivers.
Okay. Hey, I saw Ed.
Phil has got a gun. He's also gets the ability conductor where he's able to make multiple pre-play adjustments. I talked to the competitor last night, and he said that is the main reason he likes using Phil Rivers. We're also going to be calling Lamar Jackson's name a lot tonight from UserGawd. Pretty much he is set up in the Lamar Jackson scheme, and he says, look out, he might have 300 yards on the ground tonight.
Well, he might have 300 yards on the ground someday in the real NFL, judging by the way he's been playing.
After seeing that game against the Patriots, I think he's the real deal.
Look at the intensity on User's face already. We haven't even begun this thing. Like he said, he didn't get a wink of sleep last night. Looking there at Persistent. Persistent pretty swaggy. He letting everybody know he was going to take it home. He was very confident in his performance coming up tonight.
And listen, they're tuned in, but they know there's a crowd of people out here. They know they're on a stage, and they got a big crowd of people watching them.
Yeah, well, once a big play gets made, I'm sure we'll see a lot of yells and screams, and they feel like they're in that real environment.
And when you played, didn't you respond to the crowd, feed off the energy of the crowd?
Definitely. Once Tony Romo threw a touchdown, and I knew that we were up by 7, and we needed a big kickoff. We need to tackle him on the big kickoff. I was going down there to make that kickoff. I was more intensified.
Yep.
Everything was more important to me.
Yeah, no difference here with Madden players as well. They feed off the energy of their friends, their family, and obviously the crowd. And then sometimes even feeding off of their opponent like that. Guys, I know that would charge me up as UserGawd seeing Persistent swagging it out over there.
Yeah, Persistent looked ready. So here we go.
Cook's going to cook right away to the outside.
That's a good tackle. Oh, that is Palomalu. So I guess that's just normal from him. That's a normal play from Troy.
Yeah, so Danny, we got legends all over the field. This isn't just Cowboys versus Cowboys.
Right.
You've got players from the past and the present all brought together here.
I'm new to this, man. I used to just play the game. That's a good tackle. I used to just play it. We just pick a squad.
Yep.
And we play with that regular squad. So 21 was Zeke, and last game I see 21 was another guy.
Right. And that's that part of the strategy. It's not just what these guys are able to do with their thumbs. It's picking their team and then devising a game plan for using those talents.
Yeah.
Let's see how
Brad, you nailed it.
Phillip Rivers looks out in his Cowboys jersey that he has on. Let's see if he can make a play.
Moving him on 3rd and 17, 3rd and 7. There's a tremendous route by Hall.
And guess who making the tackle? Pat Tillman there getting to make the tackle.
Peanut, let's do it.
Great read, great pass, great catch right there.
New life for Persistent.
You got Brandon Cooks at running back.
I was going to say, there's another thing you're probably not used to seeing.
Running back, yeah. I used to see him like Wildcat or something like that, or catching a speed reverse. Never seen him in the eye.
So Persistent started with Cooks running the first 2 series of downs. And now Hall.
This time Hall getting that handoff.
Is this D'Angelo Hall?
That is correct.
Is he going to throw up an X? Is this the original X guy, right?
I'm not sure if that animation is in there, but I think we're going to see him. We're going to see him in places he might throw it up, and that's like the end zone.
If they give it to Dez, they have to give it to D'Angelo, right? It's only right.
Only right. We're going to make some calls to make that happen. We've got the right people here tonight, so. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter of this matchup between UserGawd and Persistent. We have that salary cap god that we talked about, Pollard. We talked about Pollard. He's not out there this play. There he is in the backfield in the I form. Rivers to Pollard right there. Called his number.
Man, that looks just like real life.
Yep, and he did a nice job of reading the blocks.
Did you guys see who made the tackle? Ryan Shazier coming in and making the tackle right there.
Shout out to him, man. And thank God for his recovery.
Absolutely.
He's doing a great job. So happy for him. Happy for him and his family.
Persistent. Is he a little chilly?
I know. I see the hand warmers.
Yeah.
I can remember a Chicago game a few years ago when I looked just like that.
Don't even.
Feet warmers, hand warmers, everything.
Looks like he's got the QB like fanny pack right there too with the hand warmers.
Guys, people warm. Those thumbs are important.
You know,
there's Cooks again at running back.
Yeah, and User is really, he's on defense right now, and he is bouncing. Now Persistent is too, but watch User's face.
I'm starting to think he feels really good when he sees them trying to run the ball with Brandon Cooks.
Look at him right there, hungry for it. He's like, go ahead, do it again. I got Palomalu and Pat Tillman back there.
Our matchup, I think we had the advantage when we were playing against Brandon Cooks and running back.
Yeah, UserGawd spent a lot of his cap on defense to stop that run. Looks like it's working out for him so far.
I like it.
Third down.
There we go. We got Brandon Cooks in the correct position now. Let's see if he can make something happen.
This is the first time we see him.
There he is.
Oh, off the fingertips of Troy Polamalu right there.
I will tell you this. Troy Polamalu just played two receivers. He played Brandon Cook, and he fell off of him. Just like in real life, he synced back, and he made a play on the receiver, the intended receiver. That's a great play.
So Troy, in Madden, not the fastest player, but his acceleration in those first two steps, almost best in the business.
So fourth down.
Yeah, 4th and 4 here for Persistent. Let's see what he does.
Taking the field goal.
I think it's a good move to get on the scoreboard right there.
Empty possessions clearly don't help you.
Not at all. And long drive, get some points out of it. You know, get your motivation up. Especially, as I point out again, with Brandon Cooks at running back.
Tyreek Hill on the return this time.
Uh-oh.
Look at how shifty he is.
Look out.
There we go.
When you see him on the field, you might want to kick away. Not this time, taking it all the way back to the 28-yard line.
That's a great return. I had an old special team coach used to tell me, if you get it past the 25, every 10 yards was a first down. Looks like he has about 4 or 5
first downs already.
He did.
I like that.
Nearing the end of the first quarter.
28-yard line. Great starting point here. I'm sure UserGawd like to have this field position every time.
Let's see what he comes up with here, man. I think he should treat this like sudden change. Take a shot at the end zone. See what he can get.
Half think Persistence just bouncing to stay warm over there.
A little chilly. It's a little chilly, but it's okay. You'll be all right. There's a lot on the line right here, man. Just focus and see if you can make a play.
I love these guys chopping it up to each other here. A little, I'm not sure if it's capping or.
I wonder if they're having an issue, a technical issue.
Yeah, I think they're good to go. I think they're just talking it over up there.
Watch that play clock. He's milking it. User's taking his time.
He's got a 1st and 10 from the 28 here. Not a bad position to be in.
He's just warming up. Literally.
Going deep into that playbook looking right now.
This is a huge play.
Yeah, he's got 3 seconds to snap.
Looks like timeout.
They might be doing some personal adjustments over there. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
There's something going on over there. The way they're talking to each other, they're having some kind of an issue.
So do we have a flag, or did the clock just start over?
Gotcha. It was a gentleman's agreement for user to do another audible here.
Understood. I can imagine JG being very upset about that.
And this is Jackson at quarterback.
Jackson finally in there. Those first 3 steps, man, he is gone.
Listen, if you can get 3 or 4 on first down, you're ahead of the sticks.
Yeah, just do that every time. You're
every
good,
time,
man.
right? 3 times, 3 times, 3. All of a sudden, you're in the end zone.
Got Shannon Sharp out there, Joe Thomas and Tyreek Hill on offense.
Thomas in motion.
Have you seen him lately? I guarantee it'd be a good motion.
You'll see a lot of that, Danny. Look out, he got the corner and he got out of bounds. He's got another play. User's got another play coming in the first quarter.
A little misdirection with that motion left, running right with Lamar there.
I would love to see Joe Thomas catch a touchdown in this situation. Let's see if he can get him 9 yards, get a first down. Even more if he gets a touchdown.
Could happen. We had a Lane Johnson touchdown last game, so anything can happen.
And he was wide open.
I love it. I love it. Scheme him up.
3rd and 9 now for UserGawd from the 26. 5 seconds left in the first quarter of our second match of the evening.
This quarter is going to end before he gets this playoff.
Not a bad little first quarter right there. I can tell this one's not going to be one of those high-scoring affairs like we saw last game. These guys locked in on defense right here. Hopefully Lamar Jackson or one of Tyreek Hill can break free here. He's working it. He's adjusting his guys. He's got him in motion. Jackson throwing over the middle. Troy Polamalu almost coming down with that.
I thought that was picked.
That's a good gamble that he made, and he's just that close to making an interception.
Sure hands of Shannon Sharp able to bring that one down on the 13-yard line for a first down.
I wondered if User was thinking about 3 points to tie the game. Clearly the answer is no.
We got Shannon Sharp in motion here.
And empty. Watch out. There he's going to tell. Look at that.
Hold that block. Lamar is gone for a touchdown. Great play by Lamar Jackson.
Looks just like the 2019 Lamar Jackson.
Looks like Lamar Jackson. Yeah.
Looks like the 2019. He goes there for the score. Great play. Great play. They take the lead. This is amazing.
7-3 ball game here as we just enter into the second quarter.
We'll see if User can get a stop here. Extend his lead.
Love that pitch back to Hall right there. Looking it out to the 38-yard line. This replay brought to you by Spire. Check out Lamar getting busy. Touchdown.
Persistent loves that flip back on the kickoff return.
Yeah, you know,
to try to get the misdirection.
One of these times it might help him out. It could hurt him. You never know.
Looks like User is using hand warmers. Seriously.
It's an important part of the repertoire tonight for both players.
Mr. Sham, do you have any head warmers up here?
I do not, sir.
You have a hat on? I think my ears might be getting a little cold.
Well, that's a veteran move on my part, isn't it?
Well, no, I'm behind. I was left out of this agreement, right? Let's see if we get some hand warmers.
I just walked out of my home and it was chilly, and I said I better have a hat.
You have a request for hand warmers on the desk. 2nd and 7 now from the 41.
Let's see, we can run our formation. Let's see.
Eyes wide right there, man. He's taking it all in.
Well, he's putting his defense in.
Did he stick with our formation? See if we can get like a typical first down run here, maybe play action.
With 2nd down and 7.
Pollard right up the middle there.
There we go. Nowhere.
3rd and 30 medium here.
So talked with Persistent a little bit last night. He's a big exotic cars fan. He's a mechanic for Mazda. I asked him what he likes doing besides playing Madden. He looks at me and says, Madden is life.
There we go.
Well, listen, Madden can get him one of those exotic cars if he plays the game right here. Let's see what Cooks has. There he is.
He's got Rivers on the crosser for a first down.
There he is. Cooks out of the backfield.
There's your hand warmers.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Request fulfilled.
Let me shake him up here.
How about that?
Shout out to the unsung heroes, the production staff, making it happen in the background.
Like we talked about in the first quarter, I like to see Brandon Cooks lined up a receiver making plays on those DBs.
Now he's got Pollard next to him in the gun.
Yeah, so Persistent actually
we got Brandon Cooks in motion again. Let's see what he was looking for. Palomalu's covering him.
Oh, he's got a man.
There it is. Is that Torrey Holt?
That's Torrey Holt this evening, making his presence felt on one play.
Listen, these guys have some superstars on their roster.
I would say just because it was a low-scoring first quarter, Mike, and we saw this in the first game, don't think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
True. Like in the first game there, those guys kind of got accustomed to each other, started feeling each other out there, and they got comfortable and started putting it up some points. So we'll see if that happens here in our second game of the evening.
It's like a boxing match, right? They go out, they start, they punch a little bit, start to feel each other out. Second quarter, all of a sudden, you score 21 points in there, and it's a 28-24 game.
Yep, let's see what you got. And okay, let me show you what.
There's Pollard.
Yep.
The sweet science, back and forth, punch, counter punch.
Yes, man, football is a game of chess, not checkers, and these guys are playing a great chess game right now.
Under the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 2nd and 6 from the 18-yard line. Persistent threatening. Hey, a lot of Cowboys players out in the mix out there signing some autographs tonight. Big shout out to the crowd for coming on out tonight. Oh, Troy Polamalu coming up and making the stop at the line of scrimmage, as he did a lot.
Huge hit. That's what he's known for. His instincts are incredible. And you saw it there. They put that in Madden, and he made a great play. Let's see what we have here on 3rd and 5.
It's a big play for Persistent.
Oh, he ran it.
Oh, untouched into the end zone for 6.
Which X do we throw up?
that was a nice move by Hall.
Persistent psyched with that run.
That's a great run. He followed his blockers, made a good cut, got to the end zone.
Got that good down block on the edge and cut right off it.
There he is. He's hyped.
I love this kid, man. He says he's going to keep the same energy, win, lose, or draw, but he hates losing, and you can tell right there. He's super psyched with that TD. Samuel's taking the ball there, only getting out to the 22, but safely down. Hey, this replay is brought to you by Spire. Dante Hall going in absolutely untouched. I don't think the man has a mark on the jersey yet.
I see you, man. That's a great play. You should be excited. Let's see if we can get a return score over here by User.
We are nearing halftime.
This is a perfect opportunity for a 2-minute drill, right? This might come up at the end of the game, so let's see if we can get something going here in 1 minute and 22 seconds left.
Yeah, so User got 26 years old.
Jackson.
Lamar getting loose. Able to get out to the sidelines there, 31-yard line, but the clock continues to tick, unable to get out of bounds. 2nd and inches here with time ticking. So UserGawd was very close to the main stage at the Dallas clubs last year. He lost to Scorpion, who then lost to Drini, but Drini went on to win the club champion that year. So, look at that juke and those moves with Lamar Jackson, so deadly, able to get down there before taking the hit.
Oh man, he made Ed Reed look crazy on that play. This is Madden though.
Yes,
this is Madden.
Yeah,
great move by Lamar.
Well, that's why Lamar is in this game and why you want him when you're playing Madden, because he can do that kind of thing.
Definitely. 39 seconds left. Let's see if he can make something happen here.
45.
UserGawd, a big Mike and Vick fan, but he says he likes Lamar Jackson better. We're finding out why right now. Difference between Mike Vick and Lamar Jackson in the game of Madden. Another Spire replay. Look at these wiggle sticks by Lamar Jackson, taking it all the way down the field, able to get down before the big hit.
So much for that low-scoring half, right?
Yeah, now there's 33 seconds. He really doesn't want to score too fast. He wants to score.
That's right, Brad. He doesn't want to leave much time on.
He didn't want to give User any time on that clock.
Will we get another run by Lamar, or we get a pass here? There it is. That's a run. That's a
see
score.
That block on the edge? See that block on the edge?
All but unstoppable by Lamar Jackson right there. Persistent unfazed though, man. Right. I'm telling you, same energy like you said.
It's a poker face, man. You can't let them know you're sweating over there, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's 30 seconds left. Let's see if we get a score.
He does. He's got 30 seconds, and that's plenty of time. But that's really, User did a great job of calling plays right there.
Not to mention 3 timeouts here for Persistent as well. I think he can get all the way down the field and put some points on the board if he works it correctly here.
There we go again. Now that time it got him a little yardage.
All the way out to the 43-yard line. Here's another Spire replay for you. Lamar getting all the way to the outside.
Look at that block.
Reed just getting in traffic there, unable to make the stop. UserGawd said he's been doing a little scouting on Persistent. It's looking that way right now with how Lamar Jackson utilizing so well right now. Rivers, plenty of time in the backfield to find his man, going down to Torrey Holt, unable to pull it down, and Deion Sanders with a chance at the interception, also unable to bring it in.
Good play by Primetime there. Good play by Primetime.
But look at the importance of one Madden player scouting another Madden player to anticipate what his moves might be.
A lot of the game, it happens off the field, and that's part of it right there. Your research and your scouting. Goes right to Cooks, unable to bring it in with Shazier right there to knock it out.
15 seconds and 3rd and 10. He's got time for more than one play, and he's got all his timeouts.
There are a lot of eyes on Brandon Cooks right now. He has to find another option if he wants to get this score.
There you go. Now you call your timeout.
That quick release with Phil Rivers is a reason why our guy is using Phil Rivers up there. Also, he has that conductor ability where he's able to do multiple adjustments before the snap very, very quickly. So that's going to be his key right there. Rivers dropping back. He got Cooks over the middle.
Get out of bounds.
Oh, he's in bounds.
That was not good. Now, did he use timeout?
He did use
timeout.
No choice. No choice there. He had to use a timeout. Brandon Cooks wasn't able to get out of bounds.
This could be the last play of the half.
And it's all up the middle, untouched. He's going to make it into the end zone for a touchdown right before we go into the locker room in the first half.
What a play.
Yeah, look at Persistent. He is thrilled with the play that he called.
I'll tell you what, this second quarter has been explosive.
And that's why I say you don't want 30 seconds is plenty of time in Madden to score. Plenty of time.
That was a great use of his timeouts right there. He had the defense spread. Here's your Spire replay right now. And
what a block by Pollard.
What a block. Right up the middle by Hall. Got so excited he dropped his controller.
Good play there.
That was a great second quarter. Very entertaining. These guys clearly are ready for it. Now they're into it. Persistent and User. They are into this. Oh, Samuel's tripped over the 23-yard line.
I wonder, is he tripping or is he?
No,
like,
he went down not to take the big hit.
I don't want to make a I don't want him fumble.
That's one of those players, a little lower salary cap player, a little lower ratings. He's only in there to block or pitch it back to Hall if he gets the ball.
What did we say? That is chess. That's the chess game here. There's Lamar.
So elusive. One man to beat, can't quite beat him there.
If he had cut right instead of left, I think he had that.
He would have made it.
So User has an ability called Fast Break on Lamar Jackson instead of Escape Artist. A lot of people using the Escape Artist ability back there. But User just using that Fast Break to his advantage with those first few steps from Lamar. Just absolute lightning.
We have some active Cowboys players out here signing autographs now while Lamar Jackson does a little bit of this.
There he is.
All the way out to the sidelines right there, able to tippy-toe all the way down.
He's a dangerous man. He's a dangerous man. You let him keep getting out on the edge, and it'll be a long quarter for you.
Don't sleep on Tyreek Hill on this lineup, by the way. I think we're just getting a big old setup here, basically, and we're going to see one from him soon, I think.
I think that the defense is really not that worried because their offense is moving the ball so well.
Right.
It's kind of like whoever gets the ball last may be the winner in this one.
We're about halfway through the third quarter.
24 5-yard line, 1st and 10. Got in a good spot here. Lamar Jackson, right back to Lamar Jackson, and why not?
Listen, he has to find a way to stop this quarterback run by Lamar, right?
Right.
Put 8 in the box,
right.
9 in the box, something. Make him throw the ball. Every time Lamar Jackson is in the game, they ran it, and they run it pretty well. So we got to find a way to stop Lamar here.
Cowboys' Michael Gallup out here signing autographs.
So cool, those guys that take a little time to come down and interact.
Yeah, because they got a game tomorrow night. They just finished meetings.
Definitely.
Joe Thomas in motion.
Jackson.
What a move inside.
Oh, look at that block downfield. Look at the block at the 10-yard line. That's for a touchdown.
Another big play. Another big play by Lamar. He will definitely be the MVP for the winning team.
UserGawd on those sticks, following his blockers right there to perfection.
Are you calling User the winner here in the middle of the 3rd quarter?
No, definitely not, because the offense on the other side of the ball is moving it pretty quickly. Hall has been a major key in this game, all right?
No question.
He can score at any time.
There's Antoine Woods and Leighton Vander Esch.
What's up, Vander Esch?
Guys, we have current.
Blake Jarwin.
We got current players out here, and I'm sure that they believe they could beat anybody playing on these sticks right now.
Guaranteed they do.
I think Antoine Woods wants to know where is he up there right now.
Where is he? He has a game tomorrow. We want him to focus. Sunday night. Look at Lamar.
Look at Jackson with his eyes. He froze that tackler.
Great cut, great score, great move by him. He is unstoppable so far in this game.
Great look on the Spire replay right there. Lamar Jackson, just what a weapon.
We got Pollard going for 8 on 1st down.
Back and forth matchup here. Very little defense and a lot of offense ever since the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, that 1st quarter fooled us. Now we're in a score fest here. All right.
Dante Hall right at the middle, no go.
So, Mike, you think Persistent is excited or cold?
That's I'm actually kind of starting to hop over here myself, so I'll try his technique out. Rivers under center, lots of motion, lots of free play adjustments. Just to hand it off to Dante Hall again up the middle. Tillman there for the stop.
Big decision here, Brad. What do you do here? You're on 36. 4th and 2.
Let me just say that punting doesn't seem to be a big part of this game.
Take the chance here, bro. Let's go for it. Down by 4, 4th and 2. 2 minutes left in the 3rd.
Porton down here. Let's see if Rivers pull it off right over the middle.
There it is.
Getting the first down.
And who is it? Dante Hall. Again.
That Phil Rivers release.
It's
like
crazy.
The lightning bolt on the side of his helmet.
They brought pressure. He got it out of there quick. Got the 1st down.
Now they run it.
Troy Polamalu there meeting him in the middle. 2 yards for Pollard.
I like the play calls here. I think he's going to go for a play action pretty soon.
Well, Persistent looks like he is trying to set User up.
Definitely.
Oh, Dante Hall just too fast.
Or maybe he's just really trusting the run game. Maybe he just really believes that at any point in the game he can break it out for a 30, 40-yard run.
It's a good thing he has Deion Sanders back there roaming around. Otherwise, Hall was gone.
Oh, definitely.
1st down and 10 for Persistent on the 23-yard line here.
Single coverage out there.
Oh, I see him. There he is.
Crosser by Cooks. Able to get the 1st down and out of bounds into the red zone now. Here's that spy replay for you on that Dante Hall run. Troy Polamalu missing the hit stick right there.
Great block. Is that Peters? Is that Peters on the block?
You never know who you're going to see in these lineups.
No, I'm looking for Andre Gerard here.
Oh, you're not going to find him.
Not on this one.
Yeah.
Imagine you're Pollard trying to hit the hole and being met by Pat Tillman and Troy Polamalu.
I know, it's crazy, right? Pollard is getting stuffed in the hole, and then you put the D Hall in there, and all of a sudden he's breaking it for 30 or 40 yards. There we go. They look at each other.
That's a little respect right there.
That's it. Good game. I don't think either of these guys have been tested like this in the last 2 games that they've played.
Nope, and here we go to the 4th quarter.
Throw your fours up in the chat. See what happens. 17 to 21. Couldn't have asked for two better quarters of football right there. Second and third quarter intense here between Persistent and UserGawd. Rivers with that quick flick.
There's D Hall again.
And there's Troy Polamalu again.
Two legends on the field making plays out there on Madden.
It's great to see Troy Polamalu back in the game. Of course, the Madden 10 co-cover boy with Larry Fitzgerald. Recently inducted back into the Madden Brotherhood.
Not sure that he made a first down. No, he did not.
He did not.
This is a big play.
Here's a decision now for Persistent.
Didn't take him long.
Stopped him short.
Tried a quick snap. UserGawd said no way. Super psyched with the fist pump on that one. Stopped him. Gets the ball back on the 3-yard line. Let's see what Lamar does. It's deep in his own end zone. Here's that spy replay.
Oh,
great penetration by Pat Tillman.
Great play. Oh, Pollard.
So slippery, man.
The run game by User is really dominating the game right now.
That's the first time we saw Jadeveon Clowney right there as well. We've got Jadeveon Clowney on Persistent's defense. Usually a big-time player in these matchups.
That's what happens, right? You get the run game going, and Clowney's kind of non-existent.
16-yard line here, first and 10. Got a little more space now.
There's Jackson. There's Jackson.
Can you tell me the last time that they passed the ball?
In the first quarter, I think.
It's the first quarter.
It's been a long time. Is this Georgia Tech?
So this is
is it Army or something? We haven't seen a pass play in 3 quarters.
We had Jim Brown playing in the first game, and he carried every play of the game, and they won.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Taking a look at UserGawd's lineup last night. He spent very little cap on his wide receivers. Pollard getting free right there, getting all the way out to the 35-yard line.
When you have Joe Thomas as fullback, run the ball.
One of the all-time greats, Joe Thomas, at left tackle, but not at fullback.
Not at fullback.
Hey, he's getting the job done out there, though.
Most definitely.
That man did not miss a snap his entire career.
No, he was amazing.
He's not missing a snap tonight either.
Very true.
He's delivering. He's delivering on that salary cap hit that he has on Madden.
3 minutes left of championship semi.
Look at this game right now. They have no receivers out. There are no wide receivers. Closed formation, run the ball, defense, we're going to punish you and finish this game out. This is 4-minute offense. We got to see if Persistence can get something done here.
User not spending any of that cap on his receivers and all on Lamar.
Looks like a good idea.
On Thomas, yeah.
It's paying off.
There's that man again.
There's a hole.
Jones whipping on the tackle, able to get the first down and slide to safety.
Persistent said, how did that happen?
Persistent wanted that one.
One way to do it, man. You have to put everybody up in the box. You know, hope somebody makes a tackle.
User's going to go ahead and let this go down to the 2-minute warning while he gets those hand warmers working.
I'm not sure what you do in Madden in this situation, but if it's you know, if we're playing real football, I put Jalen Smith, Van Der Esch, Sean Lee, everybody that can tackle and hit holes well, I'll put them in the game right now.
Right now.
Lamar right there being patient.
There's Troy. Oh, there's Troy.
Guys, it had to happen eventually.
Oh,
the
what is he doing?
with the pitchback. What is going on? Tyreek Hill takes possession back.
Did we not say the pitch would get him in trouble eventually?
Said, I don't know. I don't know. And User said, no.
Giving him the Matumbo right there.
No, my friend.
The pitch has gotten him in trouble.
Oh, man, let's go to that spy replay, see how things shook out right there. You got Troy Polamalu knock out the ball. Jadeveon Clowney picking it up, carrying it like a loaf of bread and pitching it back to the offense.
Jadeveon, just pick it up and fall down. Yeah.
Game is, you got a chance to win a game there.
He's doing his best primetime impression with that ball out there single-handed.
Back in that close formation. They're running it. We know it. Can you stop it?
Joe Thomas leading the way. What a move by Pollard right there. Troy Polamalu, is he going to be able to catch it? Great touchdown-saving stop right there at the 15-yard line.
And look at the time. User is starting to feel it now.
Yes, it's something. Unless something miraculous happens here, I think User has this in the bag.
Well, no, wait a minute now. With a minute 40, depends how much time he takes getting down to score.
This run game here.
But you can break a run.
You can. You can. Then you got to get an onside kick.
That's right.
There we go. That's the first stop.
Okay.
User right back to Pollard. Persistent having to take a timeout.
Right, and he's only got one left. That's what helps if you're User.
Can you get a turnover here? Make it a little easier on yourself. Block kick. But first, you have to get a stop.
2nd and 11 here now from the 16-yard line. Let's see what UserGawd does with this. Hands it back off to Pollard. He's got some space.
They haven't been able to stop the run all game.
He said, wasn't he inbounds?
Just look at this respect between these two competitors. You'll love to see it out there between UserGawd and Persistent. Mutual respect, mutual Madden camaraderie. We are Madden alive and well in the house tonight. Best formation in football.
The victory formation.
Formation. Game over. Time to celebrate.
That's what happens when you're out of timeouts.
Yeah, I think Persistent knows his fate here. That's why you saw the little dap up pre-play right there.
I'll tell you what, their running game was amazing. Both of these guys came out. They had great guys that could run the ball, but Lamar Jackson is definitely the MVP here.
The way UserGawd constructed this offense using cap where it was needed and not and anywhere he wasn't going to go, just a Lamar Jackson. And how do we get Lamar the ball? How do we get Lamar in the end zone? Great usage of cap by UserGawd.
Now, are you at all surprised, Mike, that Persistent is sitting there with a timeout in his pocket, did not use it at any point in that last 30?
You know, Brad, like we said, you can't take him with you.
Right.
You know, he's not going into the next game with an extra timeout. In fact, I don't know if he's going into the next game at all.
Exactly.
That's all right. He played well. He just couldn't find a way to stop the run.
That's right.
And that fumble it could have saved him.
I really think that was a game changer right there. If Clowney would have just gone down, we would be talking about a different ball game.
And that should do it.
That pitch button got him in trouble today. He started off with it, he ended with it, and it kind of killed him. But he played a great game.
I just love the sportsmanship between these two competitors. It's going to be an intense game. It can be an emotional game. So it always doesn't come out like that.
Right,
yeah,
that's
definitely.
Right. Here in the Madden family, you love to see it.
Yeah, you like to see it fair. They played a fair game. You know, the best competitor came out on top today, and they can both appreciate the way that they played, hold their head up high, but User was the winner. His run game dominated today, so good luck to him in the next round.
Yep.
Putting it down. That's good. Open seal things.
Yep. Just to give himself a little more pad.
I'll tell you this.
Anything crazy
I'll tell you this. What's crazy is now he has to kick off. So we said all this, and there's still a chance. He has D'Angelo Hall back there. He's going to pitch it, I'm sure.
I think we just had a little gamesmanship right there between the two competitors.
That is it. Yeah, good game. Well done, and congratulations to UserGawd.
Who would have thought with the first quarter that we had that it would have turned into fireworks for the rest of the show?
With minimal passes.
Guys, absolutely impressed with these first two games here. Electric Madden football here tonight from the Star in lovely Frisco. Thank you to Spire for putting on this amazing show this evening.